Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I am Jan. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe down below. So today we are doing a Barbie look, as you can see. So definitely stay tuned to see how I did this look. Okay guys, so we're just going to jump into this look, and I am going to be trying a bunch of different products that I've never used before, so I will definitely let you guys know how those are sitting on my skin. Okay, so first I want to start off with using the NYX Bear With Me Cannabis Sativa Oil Lip Conditioner. I have been using this for a couple weeks now, and honestly I would say I love it. My lips are always dry, like super dry. They're always like very textured because they're so dry. And this right here, I know I always swear by the Mamonde Sleeping Lip Mask, but this right here is a close second, y'all. So yeah, I really enjoyed this a lot. So I always start off my makeup looks now with putting this on my lips first, just so it can really moisturize my lips, and by the time I'm at the end of the tutorial, my lips will already be nice and moisturized and soft. So I am going to be starting off with the Juvias Place eyeshadow primer, and this is the white one. And honestly, you always have to shake it up before you put it on, and for some reason my white one, it has like this clear substance that comes out first and then the white. So I'm not sure if this was just like a bad batch or what, but I still like it, so it's not like it really bothers me that much. But I did notice it recently, and I'm just going to be tapping that into my lid. And then I'm going to go on top of that with my beauty blender and just really work it in and make sure it's nice and blended. So I'm going to be starting off with the Magic Hour palette by ColourPop, and I'm going to be using the pink shade, so this shade right here. And I'm just going to be blending that in right in my crease. I'm gonna go into the Juvias Place palette and use the color Kano. And this is the Juvias Place Warrior 1 palette, I believe. I'm just gonna go right on top of that pink with like a brown. Just like that, making sure that that brown is like hugging the pink but not like overpowering the pink. And of course I always go back in with the same pink brush and then just go over that color. So a new trick that I have learned is to get a Q-tip and some Vaseline. I'm gonna coat the end of the Q-tip with the Vaseline, and you're gonna cut your crease with the Q-tip because it removes the makeup better. That way you don't have like that leftover bits, if that make any sense, like the tint of the color. And then I'm gonna just take the clean end of the Q-tip and I'm just going to remove the eyeshadow. And then most times I just get another clean one just to like get those edges. Make sure I really cleaned up that little space. We're gonna use that same Juvias Place base, and we are just going to outline exactly what we just cut out. So I'm going to be going to the Cara Beauty palette and using the shade Bake, which is like a pink color. It's like a hot pink color. I'm gonna go back into the ColourPop palette and use that hot pink color. And I'm just going to hit the edges. And that's normally how I touch up my shadow when I'm doing like a cut crease, if I need to. So yeah, I'm just gonna do the same thing with the other eye. Go in with that pink. Now I'm going into the Beatsbydeb water activated liner, and I'm using the pink color, and I'm just gonna go over my heart. Okay, now that we are done with the eyes, I know probably at the end I'm gonna go back over the liner, but I'm not gonna focus on that too much right now because that's how you mess up your look, okay? I'm gonna be moisturizing with the Turmeric Face Milk by Foray Beauty. I'm just gonna put that all on my face. Always want to make sure you cleanse and moisturize your skin before you apply any makeup. So a new product that we're gonna be trying today is the Milk Makeup Hydrogrip Primer. We're gonna try this primer out. And this is how it looks. I got like the mini size because I really didn't know how it was gonna work with my skin. And I'm just gonna pump some on the back of my hand. I did 2 pumps. It is very like jelly-like, I would say. And I'm just gonna get a brush. Just get a brush and press that into the skin. Okay, like so. And today I'm gonna take it back to the Maybelline Fit Me Foundation in the colors 330 and 310. I know typically I am a sand and I am a tan color, so that usually is what helps me figure out what shade I'm in. And I just mix those, but I make sure I do more sand than tan. And see, I just mix those and can't even see it. You can't even see it. And that's how I typically like to do my foundation shades. And I'm just gonna take a brush and tap that all into the skin. be taking that foundation and going over the tops of my eyebrow. So I'm gonna be trying the CoverGirl True Blend concealer in the color Warm Honey. I don't know why I stopped doing this, but this right here is what provides me with a lot of coverage using the actual stick. So I'm going to use the E.L.F. Camo Concealer in the color Medium Beige right on top of that, just to give my eyes like a brightening effect. While I let this sit, I'm going to be using the black opal foundation stick. Not really sure what color this is, but I will definitely make sure I link it down below, because this is what I have. I made this, so. Make sure you hit the forehead a little bit. I don't do the forehead too much because, especially since I got out my natural hair, I don't want that to look like too crazy on me. And now I'm just going to be blending out my concealer. And I honestly like doing mine in the triangle. I don't know, I tried the other way, and for me, it's just not hitting the same. And now you can see like how highlighted my face looks, like in those areas that I put that lightening concealer on. Now I'm just gonna go back into my foundation brush and just kind of tap over those edges just to make sure everything is blending. For my forehead, I literally just go right over it because I don't want that to be like a focal point. Now I'm using the Black Radiance contour palette in the color light to medium. I'm just going right over that contour that I did. And then I'm going to use that same palette to contour my nose with. I'm just doing the same thing that I usually do. I start in the middle and then I like drag the brush down. And then I make sure it's blending into my eyebrow and that it's blending downward. You can even see the difference. Like, you'll see once I go over it with my beauty blender, like it looks really nice. So then I take my beauty blender and I just go right over it just to soften it up. And boom, you see how it just sank in? It sank in. So of course I'm gonna be going into my Laura Mercier powder in the color Translucent. I'm just going to be taking some of that on my sponge and looking up to make sure I blend my creases. next. So with me, I do not bake. Y'all know I don't bake. I don't bake. I'm gonna show you guys what I do though. So I'm gonna be going into the powder foundation palette, and using two colors. So I'm gonna be going to the powder foundation palette and using this medium beige color and like this tan color, and just sweeping that over where I put my setting powder, and I'm just kind of dusting away with it, so that way it doesn't leave any flashback when I take my pictures. See how everything looking all seamless and beautiful. Now I'm just going to be putting on some mascara. This is the Maybelline Sky High mascara. So next I'm using the Milani blush in the color Tea Rose. I'm just gonna put that right over my contour. Not too much because I honestly can turn pink on my own. And what I've been doing recently is just kind of doing like this with the leftover, kind of hitting my nose a little bit, just like a little color. You don't really look like Rudolph, but you know. And now I'm just going over my liner just to make sure everything is popping. So now I'm going to be spraying my beauty blender with the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist and just tapping that all over my skin. I'm going to be going back into the ColourPop palette, into that hot pink, and just getting underneath my eyes. Now I'm just going to be using the ColourPop liner in the color BFF3. Next, the NYX Liquid Lingerie in the color Lace Detail. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I did do some white tight lining underneath the eye and popped in some blue contacts, and we are a Barbie, okay? If you did like this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys next time.